So we are team one, and our team consisted of Cameron, Alec, Zach, Troy, and Jin. It took us a while to choose our activity, but we eventually landed on brewing a beer. We wanted to choose something fun and interesting, but also challenging at the same time. So we ended up purchasing a brewing kit for an Irish Red Ale, and our SMART goal was to average a score of a 2.5 on multiple blind taste tests when compared to 3 other Irish Red Ales. The acronym SMART stands for specific, measurable, ambitious, realistic, and time-bound. Our goal was specific in that we wanted to achieve a specific average score of 2.5 or better. It was measurable because it was being measured on a taste test scale compared to 3 other similar beers. It was also ambitious because we were aiming for around the second best tasting beer. It was realistic in that we weren't expecting to be the first best tasting beer, knowing it was our first time brewing beer. And also it was time bound because we gave ourselves a deadline of 4 weeks to complete the activity and to reach our goal. For Tuckman's 5-stage model of group development, the first stage is forming. Our team spent a long time in this stage because of our uncertainty about our purpose, and it took us a while to choose our team activity. The second stage, storming, our team was able to bypass completely because of high scores in agreeableness and openness to new experiences. Those high scores also translated well in the third stage, which was norming. We were able to work cohesively and establish a group structure quickly. High scores and conscientiousness allowed us to perform well in the fourth stage, which was performing. We were able to accomplish our tasks and achieve our goals. The fifth stage, adjourning, our team is currently in as team members start to disband.
So the Big Five model is one of the most popular personality classification models in the world. In the Big Five model, human personality is categorized into 5 traits, which are conscientiousness, openness to experience, extraversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Conscientiousness is basically on individual's reliability. Each team member scored high in this personality trait, which made the completion of the activity and achieving our goal really easy. Our whole team also scored high in openness to experience, which is the measure of individuals' creativity and curiosity. This made participating in our activity really easy, since each member was genuinely curious and interested in the brewing process. Extraversion is the measure of an individual's comfortability in social settings, and agreeableness measures how much an individual will be agreeable with others. Each team member scored relatively low in extraversion and high in agreeableness, which made choosing an activity in the forming stage of Tuckman's model difficult. Each team member scored low in neuroticism. Neuroticism indicates an individual's ability to handle stress. A low score in this trait means you handle stress well. Conscientiousness and neuroticism are the 2 best predictors of job performance. High scores in conscientiousness and low scores in neuroticism indicates that our team had a good chance of completing our goal.
Our team was a team rather than a group because we utilized each member's strengths and talents towards the completion of our goal. It was also through that in which we developed positive synergy. Positive synergy is when a product of the team's collaborated efforts is greater than the sum of each member's individual effort. When completing each part of activity, we never used the divide and conquer method. There is always full engagement and collaboration from every member through each activity that we completed. We think that this was definitely a key factor in our team reaching our goal because we were allowed a lot of input from each team member for better completion of our tasks. We were also a team rather than a group because we were all extremely adaptable to change. So there's many instances when a team member either couldn't make it or the times didn't work out. We had to change it last minute. But regardless of this, everybody was able to come together and we were able to complete our goal.
Leadership is defined as the ability to guide a group towards the achievement of a vision or set of goals. Cameron emerged as the informal leader in our group during the forming stage of Tuckman's model. He did this through organizing team meetings and making sure everybody's availability overlapped. As far as personality traits theory of leadership is concerned, Cameron scored high in conscientiousness and openness to experiences. However, he did not score high in extroversion, which is the most important personality trait of effective leaders. When discussing behavioral trait theory of leadership, Cameron displayed both key behaviors associated with effective leaders, which are initiating structure and consideration. For initiating structure, he designated tasks in detail for each team member, and in regards to consideration, he consistently found a way to overcome conflicts in team member schedules and keep the available team members on track to accomplish our SMART goal. Finally, Cameron expressed the same leader-member exchange between all members of the group. Leader-member exchange is a theory that suggests the nature of a relationship between a leader and a team member that results in a strong effect on the team member's performance and satisfaction. Ultimately, this was a partial contributor to our team not experiencing the storming stage of Tuckman's model because of Cameron's identical relationships with each team member.